Yeah. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Yeah. About to get into something good right now. Big shout outs to everybody I ran into this week. Let's start there. I ran into B. Nicole. Let's start there. Content creator. Try to reach out to her. I couldn't get a hold of her though, but maybe that's somebody I can collaborate with. Shout out to B. Cole. Yeah. Shout out to THIMM. Or is it THIIM? Them. Had a hot song, y'all. I wanted to talk to him, kind of chop it up, collaborate with him, get some insight to his music, where he from and all that stuff. I reached out to him, couldn't connect with him. But yeah. I seen a significant other in the Family Dollar, and I, asked her, did she watch YouTube? She said she did, so I said, show me some love. Subscribe to my page. And she was like, only if you subscribe to somebody else I know page. It was her, her significant, her boyfriend. I don't know what their status is because I didn't talk to him that long. But yeah. She said check out some of his music too, and it was dope. Fire. I listened to that song about 20 times, back to back to back. Let me look it up right quick. I'm gonna give you a good, let me see. Go to my videos right quick. Go to my history, view all history. Cause there's no way in the world. When was this, Thursday? Let me scroll down to Thursday, y'all. Yeah, we're about to get to the business. Was it Thursday? Had to be Thursday. Why is it not showing up on my playlist? See, that's crazy. Why is it not showing up on my playlist? That was Thursday. I was at Family Dollar. Hold on, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna try to get to it. See, that's the shenanigans. That's the shenanigans. Or was it on Spotify? I'm gonna check Spotify. Oh yeah, it was on Spotify. Let me go through my recently plays. Now stuff hating on me now. So let me go to my library. See if it's in there. Man, I wish I'd have touched out to him because I don't even remember the name to the song, y'all. It ain't in there. It ain't in there. That's crazy. Recently played. But we're gonna move past that. Let me see. Matter of fact, I got the name. So let me just do that. THIIM. Okay, Mr. Nasty was the name of the song. Mr. Nasty by THIIM. Yeah. Tracked it down. Fire song. I like the production on it. The concept was good, but the engineering was even better, and it was easy to digest, easy on the ear. Like I said, I listened to that thing about 20 times from the time I talked to him, because I got his number. I tried to call him up today. Maybe he ain't recognize my number, but I ain't nobody no way. But I tried to call him up today, couldn't get through. But from the time I talked to him to the time I got off work, I rocked out to that song, and it was fire. It was fire. It was heat. It was heat, y'all. So if y'all into like melodic rap, cause he was spitting bars, there was a little bit of harmony in there. Y'all check out the song "Mr. Nasty" by T.H.I.I.M. Them Reaper. But yeah, what I'm discussing today is sticking to your guns. Sticking to your guns. And what I mean by that is coming up with a plan. Coming up with a plan. It's going to be twofold, because I'm going to talk about patience as well. Just in my scenario, I ain't out here giving up no advice or nothing. That ain't my style. I'm just talking about what I'm going through. And I figure if you human, like, it's going to be some similarities in there. Not saying we alike, because everybody individual and unique out here, but what I'm trying to get at is this: what I went through. If you can relate, it's for you. If you don't, let it get past you. Stick to your guns. And what I mean by that is come up with that plan. In your early stages of your vision, you come up with a strategy on how to get there. And you want to do all the research. Well, I did all the research. I like to do all the research and come up with something. This is something I've been doing as of late. This is my new motto that I'm trying to stick to. I can't speak for everybody. I just speak for myself. And what I like to do is, I got a vision. I got a vision with this here podcast. And my vision isn't to make money. My vision is to leave a legacy. My vision is to get people to collaborate. My vision is to bring an idea to life. To bring an idea to life, to start with a thought and help develop it and cultivate it and turn it into something. My content is pain. It's pain, because I had a lot of it in my life. I can't talk about a lot of other things. I had my happy times, I had my ups, but my life is filled with pain. Being hurt physically, emotionally, traumatized, going through this and that, and just the life that you'll live as an average person. And I know I'm not a unique individual. I know there's other people going through things, and that's why I'm speaking. That's why I'm trying to connect with you and let you know it's all right to talk about some of this stuff. I got my hater blockers on right now, because sometimes I don't like to look at the camera. And these joints polarized, so I can't even see the screen right now. So I'm talking to y'all in the blind. I'm just looking you eye to eye. Well, not eye to eye, but block of the eye. Because, I came across some haters. Some people that hate. They smile in your face. I ain't going to say they trying to take my place, but they backstabbing. And, you get you a plan. And don't deviate from it. I ain't gonna deviate from my plan. I'm coming to networking and come in contact with a lot of people that's they seem to be good. They seem to have good ideas. But what it all boils down to is if it ain't right in line with what I'm trying to do and it's taking me off course, man, I eat the meat and spit the bones out. No diddy. I I spit the bones, I spit the seed, no diddy, I spit it out. Man, why am I saying no diddy? F that. Yo, if it ain't for me, it ain't for me. So when I come in contact with people, they might be doing this and that. And once I find myself getting outside of my comfort zone, and my comfort zone is my plans, all I want to do is this. I want to put together this podcast, and the way I created it is a unicycle. This is solo dolo. Ain't no co-host. Ain't no whole bunch of extras to it. It's just me sitting down, getting to it, being able to pick up everything and set it up anywhere I want to. If I feel like I'm uncomfortable in the situation, I shut it down. I need to be able to roll when I want to roll. I don't want to depend on somebody else to get this going, because they might not be moving at the same pace I am. So if I'm reaching out and can't connect with the people I need to connect with, how that's going to look or how that's going to make me feel, that's going to slow down my motion. It's going to put me in the mass, take me out my creative mind space. I can't operate in a half capacity. Sometimes I'd rather just not even participate. I'd rather not be a part of it if I'm going half hind pot. I don't want to. Is ash a cuss word up here? I don't want to, ruffle the wrong feathers, because I know it might be some people listening to this. Profanity not the way all the time. And even though some of these stories over the top, I try to keep my levels of profanity down. When I put this together, my whole sole purpose was to have it so I could operate and do everything by myself. Why? Because I knew I could count on myself. Not saying that I don't work in tandem and collaborate with others, but I know I'm gonna give everything I got. I know I'm gonna put everything into it. So that's why I say it falls back onto sticking to your plans. Because sometimes you want to stick to your guns because you'll run into people who might not mean you no good. They talk a good game, but they doing them. And when I set out my vision, it wasn't to do somebody else, it was to do me. And hopefully in that process, I could be a blessing to others. Like I had somebody, I bumped into somebody, told them about the page. They ain't even want to subscribe, but they got all type of ideas. Oh, you could do this, and you could do that, and you could tell, the struggle or the pain that they went through, and then tell the glow up. And I said, that ain't my platform. That could be yours. It's a good idea for you. But for me, that ain't what I'm doing. I don't care about your glow up. I don't care about the rags to riches story. That ain't what I'm dealing with. I'm trying to get people comfortable with talking about the uncomfortable. Let that sink in. Comfortable talking about the uncomfortable. Let that ring for a second. Let that soak in. Because this is a safe space. This is somewhere you could come and release. This is why I come to release. Sometimes, I don't feel like I can talk about some of this stuff I talk about up here with others. I don't think they got the ear for me. And sometimes, to be frank, I might not be expressing it the right way to get the reaction that I need in that moment. So I know when I'm up here, just getting it off, just speaking my mind, it's being received exactly how I want it. Because it ain't nobody on the other end looking at me with their nose turned up. Ain't nobody, eyes glazing over, looking at their watch like they gotta go somewhere. Nah, that ain't what we dealing with here. So, like I said, man, everybody ain't got the best intentions. And that person was sitting there telling me, would it be a good, I didn't ask you for your opinion. I asked you for your comment after you subscribe. I asked you for your engagement. Engage with my page. I ain't asked you to give me an idea. I could come up with them all by myself. I don't need your help. You know, your idea is so good, go do it yourself. You know, don't give it to me. I don't want it. So yeah, it's key. It's key that you sit there and you come up with a strategy and don't deviate from it. You know, the path is narrow. They say that for a reason. The path is narrow. You know, you're going to get to a place where the road split. And sometimes you just got to go straight. Don't go right. Don't go left. Go straight. Continue. Why?
Get it back. How about that? When you see people who started
Hold
the show
on.
off with like, yeah, and then
Hold on. I don't like that. Hold on now. What was that? What was that? What was that? I'm sitting here. Oh man, here go my watch acting a fool. That was Spotify. I don't like the way that happened now. I'm sitting here talking and Adam Silent gonna jump in the mix. Coming off my Spotify, hooked up to my watch. I think I touched my watch and pressed play. Got me all off track. But coming up with that plan, man. You wanna stick to it. You wanna stick to it. You go straight. You go straight. Because when you start taking on the direction of somebody else, man, you'll wake up. You were supposed to go here, and you over there. And you like, what happened? What happened? I was supposed to go over here. And you over there dropping them off. Have that ever happened to you before? You on your way somewhere? You pick up somebody, and you ain't even get to where you going. You sitting there taking them where they going, and you ain't even get to where you going. You late to where you going, getting them where they going. You know, so that's why I say, man, once you figure it out, ride that joint out. That way, if you fail, you know you can live with that. But if you fail because you done took on somebody else's situation, that don't look so good. That's gonna make you feel crazy. That's gonna make you feel like some sort of resentment, and you don't want that. You know, cause those regrets that you can't get over, you get stuck on. So yeah, find you a course. Don't get outside of that. And is an easy blueprint. It's simple. Soon as you start questioning, soon as you start getting gut feelings, back up. Back up. Back up. And you ain't got to give out no explanation why you backing up. Just back up. And let them figure it out. Like, people like to put you to work trying to explain, which, man, I don't owe you no explanation. I don't even owe you a conversation. If you corner me, I'll tell you I just ain't want to do it. I'm on something else. But for real, you don't even owe nobody that. Just back up. And make sure you going in the direction you want to go. Don't be somebody else's vehicle, because you will never accomplish the things you need to if you're following somebody else. You got to follow your own lead, especially when you came up with your strategy. And some people is like, well, you got to go this and you got to take on this and maybe this is how you get. No, that ain't how you get there. You get there by locking in on your vision. You get there by being focused, by being determined, by being one-track minded. Like all that, I could do a lot of things at once. No. Lock in. Lock in. Like my man C. Terrell Scott. Lock in. That's my man's there. I tried to call him this morning. Everybody busy, man. But I know who I did talk to. My sister. Yeah, yeah. And she work at a mattress firm, y'all. And I need a new mattress. So I was asking her questions. I ain't gonna get it now. It was, like that purchase about a year or two off. And she blew me away with her in-depth knowledge on mattresses. I walked away knowing something. You know, I do my own research online, and I was thinking about getting one of them purple mattresses, but they kind of expensive, and they look so basic. I didn't know if I could trust it, cause I'm a big dude. I'm two something. And I do something. Nah, I'm two something. No, I'm 250, y'all. 250. I stepped on the scale, 250. So I've been trying to lay off all the junk foods. It ain't worked. Yesterday I crashed out. I had ice cream, cookies. Woke up to the same thing again. Yeah. But my cheat weekend. I'm about to get back to business because I can't be walking around here 250. I need to be around 230, 225. And I just need to be in the right mind space, y'all. That way I get focused. I used to be a personal trainer. I ain't trained nobody. Well, I did train a couple people because I had the unfortunate, you know, I was incarcerated, unfortunately. And I was a dog in there. I was a dog. 6-pack. You know, traps. Everything. Lats. Total package, man. People wanted to look like me in there. So, you know, a couple guys here and there I took under the wing. You know, gave them my time. Worked out. And I seen some results. I seen the results of what I was doing, and it gave me confidence. So, you know, I came home thinking I was gonna be a personal trainer. Wrong. Could be the furthest thing from the truth. You know, I had more people trying to engage with me on a sexual level than I had people that was seriously trying to get some gains. So I was like, man, how I'm gonna get rich out of this? How I'm gonna be a success story out of it? How I'm gonna turn this, man? Nah, not just saying, you know, to me, it ain't make sense. Maybe I could double back, get back into it, but yeah, I had the nutrition side down, the physical side down. There was a comprehensive course that I got, NFPT, that was the name of it. And for a while I stuck with it, but real life, real bills, real work. And I just ain't had a focus for it. That wasn't, at the time it was my passion because I was in jail, in prison, in federal prison. And at the time I thought it was gonna last together. Me and Lee Street had this conversation. He was like, man, you gonna stick to it? I was like, yeah. Shout out to Lee. Big ups to Lee Street. He got the Nostalgia Lounge off Denby Boulevard right there. I didn't know it was right there. I'm sitting at the hardest eating a chicken breakfast sandwich this morning. The sound clear as day. Nostalgia Lounge. And I said, oh, that's Lee's spot, because I talked to Lee. He was like, I got the spot, man. You know, that, I got to be on top of it. I'm there all the time, trying to make sure it's run right. And his cousin, Lottie, sometime, that's where they broadcast from. Him and Liddell Rush. And it's right there. But yeah, me and Lee Street was in the halfway house together. Yeah, working out. We done made a makeshift, you know, bench so we could do bench press. And we in there talking about, you know, staying fit, I'm sitting there talking crazy, talking about, yeah, this what I'm. And Lee was telling me, man, boy, that real world hit you. You say you dedicated and you focused, but when that real world hit you, when them bills start stacking, he told me, when them bills start stacking, I'm gonna see how hard you work out after that, and show us ish. I'm sitting here. I ain't seen a six pack since I went in the store. Since I hit 7-Eleven though. But yeah, you gotta stay on course. But I'll talk to my sister, and again, she was a breath of fresh air. She was telling me about the mattresses, and I was like telling her, well, I ain't tell her, I was being all indirect and subtle with it, trying not to, make no commitment, because she in there selling mattresses, so I ain't want to say too much to get her in saleswoman mode. So I was just, tiptoeing around, asking, indirect questions and stuff like that. But man, she had a wealth of knowledge. And she was telling me the differences between the mattresses and the brands. And man, I walked away from that conversation with something on my brain, able to make a better decision. So yeah, shout out for my sister. Yeah, Jules. Shout out to my sister Jules. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to reach out to her tomorrow. And see if I could do an on-phone interview with her. And guess what? My brother, he's staying in Maryland right now. His wife, she's going to Virginia Beach for a spa treatment. And I think he's gonna try to sneak out here. Chop it up with me for a little while. I'm gonna leave this setup, halfway. So just in case, if you got some time, we can sit down and do this little pod right quick. Bang out some tough questions with him. And yeah. So tomorrow I'm looking forward to be a big day. I'm gonna talk to my man Mario. I usually talk to him on Sunday, Monday or Tuesday, just to get grounded, get some direction. ShopmanButtonBoulevard.com. Mario Button on YouTube. Yeah, y'all get at him. What else I chop it up with? Oh, Breezy. I chopped it up with Breezy again. I seen Connie Caprice again. I was asking, did she check out some of my content? She was like, nah, yeah. I said, oh. I showed her the podcast where I shouted her out. I said, at least watch that one. That was the least you could do. But yeah, this morning, I wanted to get a haircut. Tell me why E. Davis won't even in the building. He did so much last night. He didn't get up too late, but his son messed around and did me some justice. So yeah, I did wind up coming out of there looking clean, and that's a good thing. Talked to him for a few minutes, and yeah. The second part I wanted to talk about was patience and impulse, because I've always dealt with being impulsive my whole life. I'm quite sure I ain't the only one. But when things don't go my way, I'm quick to try to step off course and try something else, or try to force my hand here, find myself doing this and doing that. And it ties back into staying on course. Once you choose your course, you gotta stick to it now. You gotta stick to it, because if not, you'll get sidetracked. You'll wind up doing something you ain't got no business doing, being around people you ain't got no business being around. And you'll find yourself in them situations and you'll be like, man, I don't know why it always happened to you, because you impulsive. You ain't patient. You out of pocket. You somewhere you ain't supposed to be with somebody you ain't supposed to be with. So keep those things in mind, man. Keep those things in mind. And hopefully tomorrow we have a good day. We get up here, start talking to people. It has some more content outside of myself, but it all boils down to me though. You know, I'm the anchor. I'm the anchor leg up in this joint. I bring it home. So, but yeah, I want to get into, some other problems out there, some other struggles out there, some other pain out there, outside of myself, y'all. Outside of myself. So yeah, I could pull these hater blockers off. Oh yeah, I forgot to go into that. I got some hate the other day. I do my thing. I approach people. Throughout my course of the day, I'm interacting with all type of different people. Not interacting per se, but I deliver. So I'm all over the place. I'm in Newport News. I'm in Hampton. I'm in Gloucester. I'm in Williamsburg. Sometimes I'm in Pocosin. Sometimes I'm across the water. I'm in Chesapeake and Portsmouth and Norfolk. So yeah, I'm all up in Norwich sometimes and Toanos. So you might catch me all over the place. So in my travels, in my work day, I try not to be overbearing. But I let people know what I got going on. Got this YouTube page. Let's get to it. And the tour with a you, cause I always got you in mind. But people ain't with it. They ain't with it. But I know one thing. It don't cost you nothing to clap for me. It don't cost you nothing to show me some love. I ain't asking for you to pay for nothing. I ain't asking you to participate in nothing that'll take anything from you. And most of the times it is some support, but it seems like sometimes them haters, that's why I got these hater blockers on, y'all. The haters be the loud ones. They the ones that get through your psyche. They the ones that leave you like, So yeah, somebody talk about who him, why he asked me to get on his YouTube, because I'm trying to start this platform. I wanted to call all type of dumb and all that. But yeah, that joint got up under my skin. It got up under my skin. Cause I was like, usually I wouldn't even talk to somebody of your caliber. I ain't nobody, but I'm somebody. I'm somebody. If I talk to you, I ain't gotta be out here conversating with you. I got better things to do with my time, better people to talk to. So if I'm stepping down, if I'm trying to make a connection with you, and you looking at me like man, stop it, man. And it was a time and a place where I would address that issue, but that's neither here nor there. But I still wanted to get it off my chest because that's what it's about. And they trying to, the way it was presented to me, like that person was like belittling me or, throwing salt on my name. And man, I'm cut from a different cloth. You can't throw salt on me, man. I ain't no snail out here. I ain't no slug out here throwing salt on me for. I mean, you'll know your place. Know your place. Because you'll mess around and let the smooth taste fool you. I'm sharp with it. My tongue get crazy at times. And everything I say I can back up. So it could start off as a skirmish, and then it could turn to something else. It could turn to a shouting match. Get your boyfriend out there, it could turn to that too. But that ain't what I'm trying to be with it. So, I try not to hate because I don't want to get hated on. That ain't what I come here for. I come in peace. Love is love. So when that got back to me, and stuff always get back to me. It always get back to me. I keep my ear to the streets, and if you're talking crazy, it always get back to me. That's how I address things. When it get back to me, I'm front and center. I'm trying to find out what it is, but I ain't moving like that no more. So I just had to internally process it and get it out. Like I said, this was this platform for getting stuff out. But man, hopefully, hopefully when I see that person again, they don't give off that negative energy, because I'm going to already be feeling some type of way. And, I'm going to just speak peace into that situation. I just, like, man, I can see if I was trying to sell her a shoe or something, I'm trying to sell something, man, I'm like, subscribe to my page. Like, that's a yes or no thing. Nah, okay. My bad. Because this gonna happen with or without you. My vision, I'm gonna keep accomplishing the things I need to do with or without one person. So that's not gonna slow me down. But it's the way you interact with people sometimes that leave a taste in their mouth. And that's what I'm trying to mitigate, all that type of stuff. I'm trying to get people to open up. Matter of fact, I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm trying to make it so we can identify those crabs, because all the people ain't crabs in the barrel. And I'm trying to separate this from that. That way you can identify these phonies and these fakes out here. These people that's walking around, that's wolves in sheep clothing, smiling in your face. You can identify them. You can identify who the crabs in the barrel is by this is what I'm giving you. People that's not willing to change, that's not willing to open up, that's not willing to heal, that's not willing to collaborate. Them the crabs in the barrel, man. We need to identify them so we can know how to deal with them. And you get that too from staying on your course. People that's trying to take you off your course, you need to be able to identify them too. So yeah, I don't want to go too far off on the tangent, but yeah, that was my little issue this week. That person sitting there acting like, man, I wouldn't even talk. I wouldn't even. Like, it's levels to life, man, and I don't elevate myself past nobody, but for real, I wouldn't have spoken to her had not it been to present this platform I'm trying to get off the ground. And here this person is acting a donkey on Big Sam. Yeah, I took my daddy's name. I'm Big Sam now. But let me get out of here, man. Let's rock on out. Get back to this song. Hold on, y'all. Take us out again. Who was we riding to? I don't know. I think it was Control. Let's go. Yeah. We about to wrap things up. I could come out these hater blockers. I got that hate up off me. Now I'm smiling again. Okay. It's real out here, man. And sometimes you gotta deal with life how it come. But always stay on your course. Stay on track. Stay on track. I'm out of here, y'all.